Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the De'4Mular Service Show. My name is Frank Fish, and I'll be your host for this section. Together with me on this section is wonderful, beautiful, and ladies and gentlemen here. I have from my right,
Michael,
Anita, Blessing.
My name is Joshua.
As you can see, we have Michael, Anita, Blessing, and Joshua. Now, today we are talking about different, topic on this segment. We're talking about relationship, what they are bringing to the table and all. It no go dey easy, it no go dey funny because, like they say, relationship wahala no dey finish. Yes, if you know you cannot speak English fluently, I beg talk pidgin because we want to buttress on this point very well because we have been having issues whereby people will say heartbreak, people drinking sniper, taking their lives unnecessarily, and the young ones are at stake. People don't. If for my village, person die because of relationship wahala. I just wonder say village love say even lead to suicide. So the thing is very alarming. Like they funny, but then it is funny how an 18-year-old girl would drink sniper because of a boy that is 17 or 18.
Love is blind.
Yeah, love is blind, but then get something you go do when you dey blind. Even the blind man self say no go waka anyhow. So those things now, what you supposed to consider.
Yeah.
So now
love now self get 4 eyes.
You just see 4 eyes.
2 for back.
Now so you have to be careful. So I would like to throw it to the house now. I want make we talk. With their own opinion, I know say people were there now, we will get like minds, like Thinkmas and Calibers, Joshua and Blessing, Anita, you guys are from different walks of life. I want to know your opinion, your views. Tell the viewers what you feel about relationship. Also, what you feel, the man or the lady should bring to the relationship. How do you feel it could work and have a peaceful home? At least we get parents. Our parents, I don't know how they do mobile. I never see my papa and mama fight openly or something. They get quarrel, yes, we know. But then they never break up, they never divorce. Now come this Gen Z. Things they scatter. So, Mr. Michael, what do you feel about this modernized, or should I put it, new generation of relationship? What do you feel?
Well, from my own point of view, I think this relationship, we all got it wrong when we started incorporating a whole lot of peer pressure into it. Because a lot of peer pressure don't make us we start going into things you're not supposed to go to. Take for instance, social media for instance. You find out that a lot of people post things, I want peppers on people, do this, do the one. And relationship, let's for instance, a guy dating a girl, all of a sudden the girl started seeing things where other people with boyfriends they do, and you all know they do the same thing. And then come the pressure your guy, do things where you're not supposed to do. That can lead the guy to do things they're not supposed to do as a guy. And also, this relationship of a teen, some of us just enter and make it be like say we their relationship. Not be say we just want their relationship. We just want to feel among when we are going out or in your friends. You'll not be talking about my babe, my guy did this, did that, and all of a sudden you now start feeling like if they're among the people, and this thing can lead to a lot of falling into the wrong relationship at the time. Still the
peer pressure, right? Yeah, okay. Thank you, Mr. Michael. Like you don't talk now. Say peer pressure. People won't feel among. Like that song, "Lonely at the Top." Most people don't want they lonely at the top. They want carry people along. So Anita, now I will ask this question now. Are you in a relationship?
Of course I am.
Okay, you're in a relationship now. Yeah. So in your relationship, how are you doing it that is making it work? How do they take down? Maybe say the advice you can feel, because people now are like, okay, you're in a relationship now and your own is working. We have thousands of people out there, your own age frame and all that are getting it wrong. What do you feel you can tell them? Or what do you feel, or how do you feel you are doing it that's making it work?
Okay, first of all, you have to love the person.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can be able to tolerate anything the person is doing. Not like anything, but at least to some extent, just love the person and accept the person and know that the person is not perfect. You're not perfect, so you're not expecting perfection.
Yeah.
So my own is love and accept their flaws. Also, you can tell them what you like. So everybody will work on themselves in the relationship.
Okay. Thank you for that. Okay, now on to Blessing. Now Anita has said love your partner, you guys should love yourself, and be like, from what you said, let me just summarize. She said be able to compromise, ask questions. What do you want? What I want. Now I want to ask now, if you're in love with somebody and probably during talking stage the person was portraying a fake personality, You know, blessing, I love you, I can do this. The person was giving you all this, good vibes and all. And then you guys started dating. And you're in love with this person because of you fell in love with this, fake personality. Now, you get to know that this person, not be like this person, this guy, the beat woman, or this one. Now, you can't, most people will say, it is hard for me to leave the relationship. What do you feel about the toxic relationship? Now you've known that this guy is not what he is. He told me he's A and he's giving me Z. How do I live? What do you have to say about those that I feel like they're in stagnant water, they don't want to leave that water in a relationship, they are in like I said, they endure. What do you feel?
Okay, first of all, thanks for the questions. I would like to break it down to the scenario of saying, first of all, what is relationship? Right from primary school days, we are meant to understand that relationship is meant for two matured minds rather. If a person is not mature, you are not meant to even start a relationship in the first place, because that takes a lot of commitment. If you cannot commit, that means you're not ready for a relationship to start with. So if I'm going into anything with you, that means I'm giving you an avenue for us to be friends to start with. That friends, you are yourself, I am myself. I'm not expecting anything from you. Just be you, I'll be myself. So it is at that period I'll get to decide if I'm meant to be with you or you are meant to be with me. So in anything that comes out after when we are together, that is my own decision, that I made this decision. And if I see your flaws, I talk to you about it. As a mature person, I think we are both her, and you choose not to do anything about it. A broken relationship is better than a broken home. So I'll work out. Simple as that.
I hold on to that one.
Yeah.
No, I like that. I like that.
The question now is: are we actually practicing relationship, or are we practicing dating? Because if you look at this way, people are just dating, but not in a relationship.
Yeah.
You understand?
According to what Blessing said now, she said a broken relationship is actually married.
Okay. Sorry. A broken relationship is
better than a broken home.
How about during your probably you are cutting, for example, just like Frank said the other time, and you didn't see this characteristics in this person that you love. What if after marrying the person and the man start portraying some different characters?
Hello.
So based on this question,
we are coming.
Do you endure or you?
That's the money point I want you to.
Okay.
Because this thing now happens to ladies most.
Most ladies.
Okay, like
even guys as well, not just ladies.
Actually,
guys suffer this thing more than ladies. But we suffer in silence.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
Let me just.
I'm coming back to that. Let me
say this. Like, I won't say I'm vast experienced in it, but from people experience, you should be able to learn one or two things. Or from seminars, from conferences which you've gone to, and from news, exactly. No one will tell me why you are with someone, you won't notice their flaws. People say love is blind, but hello, this is a century whereby
I will counter you on that.
you don't just go into a relationship with just and like how Pastor Kisley will say, at the first start of your relationship, don't go into don't go into it with your heart, go into it with your head. Like you are figuring out what you want and what you don't want.
But
you can't tell me that you don't know, like, this guy is faulty in this part is faulty. As a lady, I will tell you that we have every tricks of getting out what we want in a man.
But do you know that some people can fake it?
Yeah.
Because why I had this question why I had this question is back then in school, this classmate of mine, Victoria, may her soul rest. She was dating this guy who is an engineer working at all this offshore rig. Now the guy was giving her all these good vibes. He's holier than thou and all. Like, if you tell her this guy is cheating, she will have issues with you.
Exactly.
Countless times our classmates have seen him. He says in this city, they'll see him in this club with somebody. Like, he'll tell you no, that he doesn't do that. So now he has given her that mentality that he is all good and perfect. Now they started dating, and she was into it. They got married. We were still in school, they got married. And she was still schooling. But then she come to school, she's always, all herself, she's thinking. Then one day we got to ask her, like, what's happening? He was like, true, this guy is cheating. You even have a girl somewhere that's gotten pregnant. He's married to her, she's not pregnant, but he has given, he has pregnant somebody else. Now, okay, you leave this relationship now or leave this marriage.
No.
Like, I cannot.
Okay.
People will laugh me. People will laugh you how?
That's
That's
the problem.
My question, my main question is,
you know what?
why are they scared of leaving that relationship or the marriage once they know this guy is toxic or this guy is putting up a lie?
Let me ask you a question so we can just answer it together.
Yeah.
My own question is, should they endure?
The problem.
I want to ask the ladies more. I want to ask the ladies
I want to say
more.
something about
Okay. I want to ask the ladies, do you feel you should endure? Or to you now, will you endure?
When she's
or will,
not saying, I will speak
yeah.
mine.
Will do you want to? Do you feel you can endure? Let's say, okay, it was good during dating and all.
So let me take the good part.
After marriage, started beating you. Any small argument, slap, any small thing, these things, he doesn't respect you.
Yeah.
And start having swollen eyes. Your friends ask you lie about that, running to a pole or something like that. What do you feel you should do if you were in that scenario? And what do you feel people in that scenario should do also?
Okay, first of all, as a lady, you should have what you're doing. Because most of these ladies that stays in all this toxic marriage, they don't have what to fall back on. So they are there. Because if I live here, what will I fall back on?
Wow.
So as a lady, you have to have something. You have to be financially stable. Then secondly, you have to take care of yourself. You should be your number one priority. So after yourself is any other person. So if you take yourself as number one, you will not allow a man to beat you up and you're still there. And you know that this life does not have duplicates. If you die, you are gone. So first of all, you have to take yourself as number one. You should be your number one priority. You should have something you can fall back to when the man is not there. So that's what I have to say on this topic.
Let's what do you have to say if you're in that shoes now?
I can't be in that shoes.
You
To counter that. Then, secondly, to go further, from my research so far, I can say that those that are always under this kind of situation are those that are highly dependent on their men. Exactly.
Just like Anita
You
said.
understand?
Yeah.
Like, I've never seen a home whereby the woman is contributing immensely and the man is abusing
There
her.
are some, but
Never.
it's rarely.
I've
Yeah.
never seen
You know this case of this lady, this gospel musician. What's her name?
Yeah, they are rare.
I don't know. That sang this
But
Equipment
it's
song.
very, very rare.
It's not rare.
No, it's more. It's more for people that don't have what they are doing.
This lady, this gospel musician, this lady that sang Equipment stuff. Now she's the one, like she's like the breadwinner.
And
Like she's going, but the husband, yes.
Yeah.
Now
So
she
it's
could
on
not leave
revocation.
because of her status now.
The problem, I think the problem there is
What society will say.
what society will say, one, individual preference, two, and how am I going to put it? I'm so much in love.
I feel some people, I feel some people, they see it like, oh, I've invested so much in this person.
Yeah.
Some because of their children.
Mm-hmm.
They might find it difficult to live.
Yeah.
She gets. I used to have a friend, actually. This person, okay, you're in a toxic relationship. Why can't you use this person? So I've invested so much. They spend like over 5, 6, 7 years. So I can't just.
Where will I start from?
Exactly, where will I start from? So I
But
think
at the end of the day, it's either you go or you end up in the grave. One of the two. So
I think
people need to man up. Especially women. They need to man up and say enough is enough. Enough is enough. I'm not saying you should man up and decide to play independent, strong woman. No. What I'm saying is, this situation is leading you to death. If you see car when no get brake, when they drive speed when no get brake, or say the only option for you is either you jump up or you control the car to reduce minimal damage, or you go and ram the car, all of you die. What you go do? You have to think fast. I need to drive this car off the road, make sure I minimize damage. No be so. But some of us don't close mind, say we don't give up, say we don't already die. So there's no need staying. What am I going to, if I go up now? People will say this, look, I'm 15, 55 years old, 42 years old, 30, whatever years old, I have so many kids. If I go, I'm a single mother, the society laugh at me. But at the end of the day, it's either you leave or you leave the other way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And sorry, what I've realized most of the times is these men that abuse, they have this fear of their women challenging them back.
When you challenge them
Yes.
back, they are scared.
So if these ladies know this weakness in every toxic man, that when they stand up for themselves, the man will definitely pull back because.
But let me say a physical challenge, you.
Both physical.
No, physical, you might end up dying.
Like the way me I keep saying it, although like there's this side of me, this street side of me. Like if I can't beat you, I will gang up people to come beat you up. Straight up.
But that's
yes now.
See,
no, seriously.
like my parents
if that will teach you a lesson.
If that would teach you,
then the both of you will not saying that same house. That's what I'm saying.
I know if the situation happens. I know. I have a situation that happened, right? The man always abused this lady. Every time, every day. So one day he crossed the line. You know what's happened? The community tied the man for a tree. Flog the man. As in they flog him. I don't want to mention him, but if I mention him now, no. It's forget about even.
I'm asking now.
See, let me tell you something. What I understand about people who suffer abuse is that they don't have people who back them up.
Yeah.
For me, if you touch my sister, it show me that say something must happen. It's not be if not be only me. We are four. We are 24. I know of one person. I know that one is extremely mad. When it comes to my sister, no play with her.
give Agbero for
He know the eating my sister play.
Actually.
So if he actually mess with my sister and he finds out, and instead of you giving him a good reason or person when they beat you once, will beat you twice. They'll beat you, you can continue.
Yeah.
If you cannot first one thing you want to understand, women, their mouth and their power. Our own power and our strength.
Yes.
You can't challenge a woman with your own strength, knowing fully well that her own strength go definitely. If you cannot tolerate a woman, please don't be in a relationship. I keep on saying this. And some people will say, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring? I say, what do you bring to the table? Doesn't matter. That's if I that what you bring to the table, I think is one of the most
it's not even
rude, it's very stupid. Anybody that asks that question is very stupid. Because you can't tell me that you go into the market, this is original, this is a very good quality, and this is a wayward quality. You go and pick a wayward quality and be asking a wayward quality. What the value adds. That's a very
nice. That's a very nice.
If you want a woman, you not go club, pick woman for club. You know the kind of person you go see social media, all this fake life kind of a person. You go pick that person, call the other person what you bring to the table. It doesn't sound. A lot of us have female friends, male friends that have good quality where you want. But maybe the person is not up to the standard or something, and you look down on that person. And then when you now go for someone that is actually bad, you can't begin the vex. Because the other person wants to bring it on. That's a very stupid.
The question will be like, say, like interview.
It's very stupid.
The question is, I don't know if
You go out on a date with person. You go, okay, what do you bring?
What is the that's one. So most of the times, I look at these people. Sometimes when I tell people like situations. If you look around abuse, very well, people who actually commit this abuse are the people who are receiving this abuse. People who are committing this abuse are people who are receiving this abuse because who are receiving it. The people who are receiving are the ones committing the abuse because you can't tell me that person they beat you first time. You tell me say they beat some people. Some of them will even tell you say that beating is your love language.
When you beat them, they'll be happy.
They love them. That means you love them.
They
don't correct them through beating. You don't love them.
Like not father and child.
I will love the person back.
Some ladies like that, they'll tell you their love language. If you don't beat them, if you can't correct them with beating, they can't stay with you.
No, if you can't correct them, fine, but you can't correct them with beating.
Something like that. That baffles me.
That's their
Okay. Thank you for these contributions. I like how we give our own opinions, and I really am happy with this response. Now we'll go on a commercial break, but when we come back, we have other topics to talk about. We are talking about this young love.
Yeah.
Children should I say children or the
children in love?
They are forming Pablos and likes. You see 16 years and 17 years, they are seeing heartbreaks, they are committing suicide and the likes. I don't understand. You see them, doing things that you cannot do.
Yeah, definitely.
People are like you'll be amazed, like wow. Is this love, or is this, I don't know, maybe love or something like that? You know, this young love, and they are the one now giving us headache about these relationship issues. Yeah. That's the thing, because you see a girl of 16 years wanting to use iPhone 15, and she wants to date somebody who is high and mighty.
And she doesn't have a job.
Yes, but then when they start using them for this their sacrifice and the like, society start complaining. So when we come back from this commercial break, we'll discuss more on that one and other topics also. Yeah. So just be prepared. I know you guys are prepared for this section. Yeah. So we have, many sections to go and many topics to talk about. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are done for this first round, or should I say first session for this segment. We'll come back after the commercial break and we have exciting topics to talk about. Stay tuned, don't leave. We are coming back for you.
Introducing the newest sensation of modern lottery. Scratch and win. Get ready to ignite your winning spirit with every scratch. It's more than just winning. It's about creating unforgettable experience. Share the joy, share the excitement. Don't miss your chance. Where every scratch leads to a win. Ignite your winning spirit with Scratch and Win. Games and so much more, and other prizes to be won.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, this is the Formula Service Show, and today, we're talking about relationship and how, it has been bad, good, and all what have you about relationship. Like, I have on stage with me Mr. Michael, Miss Anita, Miss Blessing, and Mr. Joshua. Don't forget, I'm your host, Frank Fish. Now, we went to the commercial break, and we are back. Now, we want to talk about, this young love. How, people, these young small children, how go put themselves, beginnings, in a relationship, 16 years old, 17, 18, they kill themselves because of, like you said, young Pablos. They kill themselves because of love. Some ritual killing. I don't understand the desperation of love. Not be here. Yeah. Even me, they fear love. They fear. They dive in anyhow. So now we want to talk about the implications or the is it right? Is it making sense in this society now? Because I don't understand. Maybe, like I said, charity begins at home. But this charity, they didn't receive it from home again. Now outside, the Bible say, "Omotoba konta, omotoba konle, konta," which means if they don't train the pikin for house, they go train her for outside. Most of them now, they don't train her for outside too much, and this thing they cause wahala. So now, Mr. Joshua, I would like to start with you. What do you feel about this young Pablo, like Mr. Michael say, or this young love, I don't understand. What did they happen? What do you feel?
Thank you very much, boss. Actually, I feel in this kind of situation, everybody has a role to play. But even I'm a Christian, I believe in the word of God actually. And the word of God says, train up a child in the way he should go. So when he grows, it's not the path for me. So I feel like, for me, for example, growing up, we started all this. They started teaching us from Sunday schools, all these children's school lesson and everything. So I feel our parents too. They have a lot of role to play in our lives actually. So for these children, you go see these children. You see at tender age, they don't misbehave. Okay, let me use Port Harcourt for example, because I sat there. You see children of 11 is too much. 8, 9. The way they yarn, let me use their language. The way they yarn at times, you be like, God, like when I did their age, I don't fit talk all these kind of things. Sorry. When I did their age, I don't fit talk all these kind of things. The way they view things, bro, I can tell you for free. All of us here, when we did their age, we never had the reason the way they reason. True. So our own growing up, we feel like, oh, there are some certain things we should not even do. Yeah, we're not meant to do. We should not even go near there at all. But these people, they feel like, oh, it's the normal thing, the norms, the usual norms now. So I feel it's from the little beginning. It's from if you can train them when they are young, when they are old, it will be difficult to train them.
That's true. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Joshua. Like you said, Mr. Michael said something in the first section. He said peer pressure. Exactly. Now, most of them, peer pressure. But then, I feel like they said, if you can't beat them, you join them. But that thing is actually wrong to some extent, because if I can't beat you doing the wrong thing, I don't have to join you.
Exactly.
I have to leave you.
I can leave you.
So if I feel like you said, if our parent has instilled that knowledge or that understanding us that if you're trying to correct your friend that is wrong, don't join them. Leave them. Follow on that route, and maintain your own lane. But then everything is just together. So now you see a girl of 16, she's yearning for true love, she's yearning for companionship and the likes.
Yearning for Range Rover.
She's yearning for Euro. All those things. It's tiring.
Okay.
It's tiring. So, Anita, what do you feel now? A girl of 16 years. Why is she yearning for true? I don't make nobody yearn for true love. Everybody gets right to love and to be loved. Yes. But the rate when we say they yearn for that love, more. If one person love, I don't understand. Like it's too much. What do you feel? These young girls, let me put that way. Young girls, where they find love, where love no dey. Later on, they come call they drink sniper, or they'll say they'll take their life, some stab themselves, and all those things. What do you feel?
Okay, first of all, I want to start like this. I was in the office one day, and one girl, I was like, I love romantic movies, and she was like, she does not like romantic movies that she had already suffered a lot of heartbreak. Wow. How old is she? She's just 17. Wow. Like I was like, So I was like, wow, I was even dumbfounded. I could not talk. So for me, I feel like most of these children, they lack love at home. Yeah, most of them lack love at home. Most of them, like where I served, most of them, they have separated parents. Like the mother is the one training some of them is the father. So I feel like they lack love at home, so they want to get it outside from somewhere else. So that's why they go into all this relationship to find love.
Wow. Okay, bless it now. Now, Anita said they lack love at home and all. But now they are out on the streets. They're everywhere, from school to coaching lessons and the likes. They do shit. Now, what do you feel? What do you like? To you now, how do you feel this is going? Do you think we are going to the permanent site, or we need to pack and repair our car? Because the kind train or the kind bus when they drive us, if we go crash one place. So, but because these people, they say we are the future of tomorrow. Yeah. Now, that tomorrow, what would they see? Crash. That future said they don't leave us. Because if we continue like this now, whereby 16-year-old, 15 years old, they do all this kind of thing now. Can you imagine if they can't give birth within their own children? Because I'm not going to say, because if person was still 25, still think about how you could still maintain a relationship. Whereas person when they 15 years old will tell you say some 3 heartbreak. But like come like say they won't call the coach us. Some not even born. Like I do work one day and I see one girl like, please brother, please help me transport. Like she did pregnant, heavily pregnant. Like I was forced to ask, like, where are you going to? She said she did go Aja. Like me I did go Aja too. Okay, I will pay for your transport. She's like, she even need money, she will chop. But always like I get to know that again at 16 years, she don't get belly, heavily pregnant. But the guy will give her belly now. All those agbero what they did for Aja on that bridge. Now give her. Now him she want now the guy won't go track. So in the code like you see now you won't go person the dog, but I say the guy will give her 1K. They say that money go still take transfer back to the mainland. Like you saw this things now, the suffering on their own edge is too much. But then they still dive in. What do you feel? What do you feel like your own advice, and what do you feel is causing this too much young love?
From my own perspective, is that particular topic is a broad topic, and I will take it down against the foundation of what is relationship.
Yeah.
Two matured minds coming together, they know what they want, they can sort out issue.
So you feel 16 years old now, they're not matured.
Point. I'm not
Okay.
matured. Like I'm not gotten anywhere yet. It's just the basic. This is just the basic, which boils down back to their parents.
But wait, they could still tell you say maturity is not by age. If you some people they don't this thing too much.
Age. I'm not saying about age.
When it comes to relationship,
Someone can be young and be very mature.
Okay.
Like my kid, she's very young, but she think very mature. She get my point.
When it comes
Someone
to-
can be young but very mature. So, excuse me, sorry.
Sorry.
To buttress my point.
Okay.
When two matured minds come together and they get married, they know what they want. They will choose the kind of environment that they want to choose as in train their children, because environment has a strong hold on children. I can tell you, I was born and raised in a very rough area. I was born in Agege.
Okay.
And the first compound that we lived was well populated with people. So like my parents noticed that this compound was actually having a bad influence on my brother. So it had to, as like they move us out of there to a compound that have less population, but still at the heart of Agege. When he realized that these people have bad influence on us, our parents decided to put us on more studies, so that can drive our mind away from keeping peers, peer pressure, and keeping friends along the streets. Telling you that environment has a strong hold on how children grow themselves. Because I can tell you for a fact that my parents were, they were not practically, physically available for us, but they made the foundation very solid for us to grow on our own. Do you understand?
So everything boils down to the environment and the foundation.
And environment.
Okay. Thank you.
That is from my own point of view.
So okay.
Do you know we can have a situation whereby for example what your parents did. You can have a child that their parents will actually provide everything they need for them.
Yeah.
They'll still choose
to live that kind of life. So sometimes I feel it depends on that particular child. Yeah, it depends on individual too. And you will see some children actually that they live in this area, very rough area, and even their parents could not afford to move them out like your parents were opportune to. But those children, if you check them, they are actually influential people, respectful people, respectable people. So I feel sometimes it's not just about the
environment.
It goes down to the individual too at times.
Okay, I would like let me put it this way. I believe, just like Anita said, she said when children lack love at home, when you sit your children and listen to them, like my dad would tell us every time, you are intelligent, you are beautiful. So at my early age, when I see a guy tell me you are beautiful, I'll be like my dad told me this.
Normally
there's nothing new that you're telling me. You get my point.
Yeah.
And let me break it down to the point of when a girl sees her first menstruation, this is the responsibility of a mom to sit the child down.
Tell her
not
what
to put fear in the child, but educate the child of the bad side of you. If you follow this path, this is what your life is going to face. This is the back side, as in the negative side of life that you will face. It's all about parents educating and the environment the children grow up.
You can't give what you don't have.
Because if you cannot educate your child at home, somebody else will educate them outside. Simple as ABC. And they can either get a good
or the bad one outside.
Education
and most of them get bad ones.
If you
outside.
You get my point now.
If you ask me, I will tell you. Currently now, we are living in a period whereby time changes everything. They say that change is constant.
Yeah.
We are living in an area now whereby parents are no longer parents. Parents are now friends. Parents are now friends to their own children. They don't be parents again. If you tell them, back in the days, my mama flogged me, you come and see people, young people, It's an abuse. You can't be doing this now. You can't correct them. You have to talk to them. You have to blah blah blah. And you go see them happily saying it. But the truth is, these people now will go outside, do whatever thing they do, come back, and give their parents money. Their parents don't even have to say anything because they are the one providing for their parents now.
Yeah.
So their parents don't have any shit to say because these children are now accusing this Don Pablo them and Miss Pablo. Richie. Now them they give their parents money. If you talk now, wait till your boss say, my money go buy your papa.
As in,
You see the girls telling you my boyfriend money go buy your papa, and they will give them money and go and give their parents, and the parents will be sending the girl, get money from this guy, because this is the period we are in. Economically, we are down.
Yeah.
people are just trying to survive.
So everybody just trying to survive, and now parents are no longer being parents. I have a situation, a content whereby this lady, has a boyfriend, and the boyfriend is also into internet stuff. And instead of this guy, the mother of the girlfriend, to nurture and tell this girl and correct the lady, this path you're taking is wrong. The mother was busy telling people she leave her daughter alone for her. Exactly. She should leave the daughter alone for her. That the daughter, they should go and train your own child, leave my own child alone for her. So when you have situations like this, what do you expect? Time changes. Back in the days, we all know ourselves. Back in the days, nobody be king. If you go outside, follow boy talk, go enter your house, waiting go do you.
Flog him.
You know if you even come outside,
Flog
follow boy talk.
Report to give
Flog him.
It go your neighbors go first beat you
Before your parents.
your parents or man will come beat you, come prepare you for your papa. By the time this we don't arrange
you. The beating gets stages.
I remember the time they say for our house, you know they come if you dey outside at 4 o'clock. If you go to come back, they say make you go play. You come outside, come back 4 o'clock. I'm sorry for you. My mama go use cane. He go arrange you, come place you for my papa.
There's something like
So when you pass through all this, if you say it now, they will say it's torture
and child abuse and all. Yeah.
But if you look at children who were born in those era and children who are born in this era, you see a 17-year-old child who born Peking, carry and go saloon. They put the fix and wig for them.
Frontals.
You carry and go salon, they fix nails. Go come
Children
wear
are
a
giving birth
chain.
to children. That's
So children are giving birth to children.
Wow.
Imagine. So how do you expect Don Pablo not to
at the
have
age of
Don
37,
Pablo?
how do you grandfather?
And you can't even correct
giving
them
birth
anymore.
early is not a bad thing. But are you ready to even train them in the right
That's why
way?
when she was saying age, maturity, I was like, when it comes to relationship, you have to have a certain age limit for you to understand what a relationship is. First of all, even if you are 7 years, you cannot be in a relationship at 7 years old. You cannot live in a relationship at 12 years, you are 20 years old. You have to understand what relationship is before you even. That's why I said a lot of them are dating, they are not in a relationship. A lot of them are
For dating sake.
for you to be in a relationship, you have to understand your partner, two of you, at one certain age. And I don't reason I'm saying yes, we don't mature for this kind of journey we are going back. So if you decide to pick the wrong choice, you deal with your consequences. If you pick the right choice, you deal with your consequences. But for these young ones, believe me that parents are no longer being parents at this age. They are just being friends with their child because of the benefits they get from all the relationship they are entering.
Oh,
Sorry.
come on.
You know, if you continue to dwell on this matter, we cannot.
Like the matter no fit finish.
Honestly.
See, what I've learned here now is, like Anita said, most of these children or these kids, they lack love at home, and they want to seek those love outside. So they come outside and became preys for those predators. But you see them, doing things they're not supposed to do. And when they use them for ritual or probably they break their hearts, they start complaining like all this, it's too much. So now I'm urging, we have to sorry to say we have to end this section because if we continue talking, my neck will finish.
Very, very important.
So we have to go home. We are coming back for the next section or this next segment some other time, and we talk more on this and more other topics also about, because this relationship matter is too much, it's too broad, and me I always tell my young ones, no go took hands for waiting, if you finish. Because they like one of my professors will say, he say when you are in a relationship, you are dating, don't give him your all, give him your best. If your best no work, then you're gonna say, I hear this thing work, Rachel, make I come out go. But if your best to give you something where they yield something, you're gonna say, oh, so when you come marry now, you can't give him your all. Because if you give him your all when you're dating, so what are you going to give when you're married? That is why we have more divorced, couples. Because when they date, they don't give him their all. Say, okay, you're my all in all. You're this one. When the guy will come cut their tickets now because hi, men are slum. Why? All those things because you give. And one thing most girls don't know is if you did desperate for a relationship, the guy go use the catch cruise big time. Because to him, he go feel say, I don't ask you out. Now you throw yourself in my body. So you guys cool down because mama will tell you there's what they call the power of a lady. Like what Blessing said in the first month. Like as a lady, you can get what you want from a guy. I don't want to know how high and mighty you be as a guy. And just to press your move button, everything will come out. But then when you can't forget say you feel press this guy move button, you can't go. You call it the guy they press your move button. You know they laugh. The guy will just use you, catch cruise, he go move. Then you can't say, hey, leave me. After you say some people they date you, then 2-3 months later, say the guy won't marry. Wanna be you won't marry because you don't give him all your all. You don't give him all your all, and he don't leave you high and dry. You say, about this guy, you get this girl the for my body, I beg, may I go because that's why most ladies I know they blame when they talk say I prefer a guy to love me more than I love him.
Yeah.
Which is true. Yeah. Forget say we don't say they love more 50-50. Forget it 50-50. If the girl love the guy more than the guy love him, the guy will go look for girl where in love pass. That's what just be. So never say you no go love the guy, you no go show him, but get some place where say you go say you go chair break, you go you go start to the minimum and make the go be like say that you don't say pursue the guy with love, you want hunt him down with love. You come like COD say you want track him. No, make himself show say he love you. There's some manly duties. Where we say as a man you just do. No matter how small it is. Now you're not left for the girl now because say okay I want to appreciate him or not. But there's some things you have to do as a guy. People say yes, you know if you expect say okay you start with the date girl now you can't say now she go tell you say let me take you out for a dinner date. No. You know those type of things. There's some things maybe say now you as a guy supposed to talk am. Now you supposed to bring that thing to the table. Then she go come help you second down. Don't be say you can't answer say like you said, what are you bringing to the table? Come like say now you want to date me for you want to do quiz. Transaction. Say okay, me you go bring 50 million this month, now bring 50 million next month. No.
I don't bring my own now.
So I feel we need that love from home to be able to build a relationship. Once you're in a toxic relationship, I beg talk. Yes. No go they say this thing. People don't even gospel musician die. She no talk, she died. The husband beat and die. So if you're in a toxic relationship, please speak up. Tell your friends, tell your parents, anybody you can tell them, and leave that relationship. Me, if person touch my sister, fine. I only one other sister I get, but I get cousins. If person touch any of them, now what? I go fight because I know if you touch person picking. Person can't touch my own. That's the thing. No,
but this doesn't.
I know. We go use the law. Let's just say. I'm going to bless it. Let's say if person, if the next person that the guy they beat out, she don't beat the guy. No, the more they talk and say I go dagger you. I go butcher you without my sister. So please. I know we say we don't come for violence. So yes, we are for peace. We won't come make everything. So please, if you're in a relationship that is toxic, use the door. No matter how you have invested, if you don't give the guy 5 million, first come out first. Then you carry people who go collect your money for you. Yes, you go still live on. You cannot die. Then if you feel you're not ready for love, don't go because of your friends because they are there. Yeah. Don't go. You cannot be perfect. Practice make perfect, yes, but no. Practice brings improvement. You can only be improving. You cannot be perfect. So please leave a toxic relationship. Don't go into a relationship because your friends are going to a relationship. Go there because you are ready. And don't go with your all. Go with your best. Don't go with your all. Go with your best. Like I said, start with your mind before you start going with your heart. You have to guard this thing. Guard it. So guard this heart so that your mind can be at peace. Because if your mind is troubled, if your heart is troubled, your mind is troubled times 2. So always be prepared for the uncertainty. Like they said, the only certain thing about tomorrow is that tomorrow is uncertain. Yeah. So be ready for the certainty of tomorrow. That's why you have to give in your best. So that when tomorrow the guy tell you say, I know they do again, you carry your kaya, Alili and the go house. Exactly. So I urge you all, parents, yes, I never forget, when they show na pikin love. Yeah. Love them for who they are first. Love them. Children self, love your parents. Love what you get. If your papa gets only 504, love him. No go to 5% get Benz.
Yeah.
If your papa gets Okada, love him for that. No go to ask one guy make you from 15. You can converse, go kill another person picking. You can't give you from 15. No. So parents, please love your children, and children, please be contented with what you have. Drink your garri in peace. Eat your shawarma in peace. No go to chuka for what you no get. So I think we are done with this segment, and I thank you for coming to this show. I hope to see this beautiful and handsome face the next time we come. Like I told you before we start, this is Mr. Michael. You get your own expertise. If you want to know, you chat him, you go drop your number. This is Miss Anita. Yeah. She's also an HR expert. If you want to study HR or you want to go to HR field, you can meet her. Miss Blessing also is into HR and other innuendo. She's an entrepreneur on her own, and she has things she do. If you want to learn how to become an entrepreneur, and all. And we have Mr. Joshua. This one he owns too much. He's a graphic designer, he's into tech support and all. If you need, they say okay, he's a dancer. He said he dance too. So if you need, to become a graphic designer, a good one, he can, whole lot of thing. He go teach you. He don't get pride. Not to make me like him. He don't get pride. So he go teach you, but it comes with a fee. Not to turn free. So please, anywhere you see these beautiful ladies and these handsome gentlemen, don't hesitate to collect their contact or approach them and tell them, please, so I want to learn. If you want to come on this show and you see them, tell them they go bring you come. If you want to also come on this show, we'll drop a message, in our comment section, and we'll bring you on the show. Don't forget, this is the Formula Solvit show, and it is sponsored by Modern Lottery. Yes, Modern Lottery is the new lottery firm that just came into Nigeria, and they have been doing wonders. They have a lot of games, and go to their websites, go to their social media page, and check out. And you find out amazing, content about that. People have been winning. Even me say that they win. Not to tell everybody need money. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our social media channels, our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. We're there everywhere. TikTok. Everywhere. If they open new social media today, we go register. So please subscribe and be there.